when he's really looked at his best, he's been able to carry games. He's been able to make it absolutely happen. And going against the Medusa in the laning stage, we'll see what ends up going on here. But I can't wait for this one. And boom, you know, they like to play active. They like to run at people.
They're very fast team. They know how to like choke them out of a farm, close out the map, and I want to see if that's going to be doable. Tim's on the Earthshaker, pretty standard stuff since the DNC days, but yeah, well, he's blocked a wave already, and Earthshaker in the lane like doesn't provide you with much. He's a relatively decent roamer, but not sure if they can leave this Death Prophet alone.
Right, that's going to be something to watch for sure. If Death Prophet is able to get off to a hot start, you know, it's really great for you. But likewise, if Tim does have to head out of that lane multiple times, like it's already not an incredibly strong lane. Miracle spamming on out those Dragon Slaves and punching onto Yopaj constantly. Yeah, stuff to watch for there with like both Disruptor and Earthshaker's your dual support combo. Very strong team fight, not as strong in the lane.
Yeah, not so strong in the lane. But the good thing about the lane is they have 2 range heroes against 2 melee heroes on the bottom lane. So every single time they get close, there's going to be a couple of right clicks. Scam needs to be a bit careful until he regions up. If he gets caught by 2 heroes, especially level 2, block him off with a shard. And the tag team, I think he is a very good candidate for a first blood material.
Oh, man, needs to be careful. Change to the mana burn as well, coming from the AM, that you start getting slowed with it, and that combo together with GH. Yeah, that's a dangerous combination. You can see FBZ now getting zoned back by Kuro, and can't really offer that much in this laning stage, at least from the beginnings from Tim, with the exception of that fissure. And well, actually, gonna go for the rocket barrage. Bugs actually did not connect onto either hero. A little unfortunate, but they get it. First blood.
They get Jackie.
Dude, the Anti-Mage against Medusa. It starts so early.
Yeah, the shard block plus attack team and the extra slow that you mentioned, like Medusa had no mana whatsoever. And who got the first blood? It's Mind Control, so he's off to a really good start. Plus Orb of Venom as well. Whoever gets caught, you know, this is... We talked about how, you know, there are 2 range heroes, but if the lane pushes, boom, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Like Medusa, she has no escape mechanism. Same goes for Disruptor.
Yeah, and I mean, it's an amazing mana void game, too. Look at all these int heroes with the nice, juicy mana pool ready to get popped. Can it be very deadly if, you know, there start to be some solid rotations. But at least for now, Medusa, after going down, still, it's not like she's getting zoned out of the lane, CSing perfectly fine. Just needs to be careful about stepping too far forward, as the lane is actually kind of pushing out there. Miracle taking control of this mid lane himself, forcing back the Queen of Pain.
And also forcing another healing cell. Miracle is playing the lane really well. Lina, one of the few heroes that can match up against the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain got a little bit of nerfs, I would say. She's not as strong as she was before, especially the mana cost on the Scream of Pain, like indirect nerf changes to Kaya Sanj. Numbers got lower, the shard as well, and also Sonic Wave got nerfed by 30 damage, up to 20 and then down to 10.
And look at this right now. Bugs taken off afterwards, but FBZ still taking a little bit of damage. He's going to get that full duration Spirit Siphon there on the top line as well. Sentry Ward battle continues. As per normal, when you're facing off against a Weaver, they have the Sentry Ward down for now at the very least. And they did block off on the Radiant that hard camp, so not an easy chance for a side pull coming in on the bottom side either. Back, perfectly good.
FBZ on the top lane, still doing very good in terms of CS, same amount as Gyrocopter. Tims is here just pretty much to exist. If they decide to go aggressive, there's going to be a Fissure block collecting XP for now, and there's the Fissure. There's going to be a kill.
Ooh, Kuro up top, caught off guard. Gets found, gets killed.
Played a bit too aggressive.
We get in towards those boots early on there, and Tims pushes back LTW that much further. Again, at least out of the early gates, there is not a huge lead anywhere, although this is nice. As Skem getting a lot of damage there. GH
is gonna die.
Oh, and yeah, he's gonna get brought down as the last couple punches, but maybe not. No, gets pinned up by the creep. He can't chase any further.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, got him. Well done. So not able to connect onto that second kill in that bottom lane yet. much less of a frenetic pace that we saw in the game number 1 going on here.
Oh, man, deleted. Whoa! He got level 6 faster than Queen of Pain, and 30 CS against 19 on Queen of Pain. Look what Yopaj has in the quick buy.
Really? Oh, wait a second, down bottom. Jackie in trouble. Tag team, burn mana, looking for it. There's a kill also on the other side. Skim dying to the tower, and that gives him opportunity to take down the Medusa. But yeah, nicely played. Well, what is the quick buy there for the Lina? Yeah. Or for Yopaj?
Oh, for Yopaj? Yeah, he has a couple of bracers. This time around, he feels like he needs to be more tanky, I guess.
Oh.
I'm not sure if he wants to commit to it, but we'll see. I guess also the reasoning is rotations early on, and also mana pool decrease compared to null talismans. I'm actually not sure if that's worth it or not. We'll have to see what he decides. Maybe he's trolling.
Maybe. A chance. But yeah, another kill down their bottom. Much appreciated, I'm sure, for the Anti-Mage. And you were seeing, like, you know, this hero, it's gotten some good buffs. Obviously, less HP pool, but more lethality coming out from the right clicks, the mana burn. And Kuro, gonna run by Yopaj, spots him there. Sakuchi through, and that signals there is a rotation. Be careful, ILTW.
Got it.
And that's just going to be a blink away. As soon as they saw the Sakuchi damage, realized they weren't going to be able to make a kill happen up top. And instead, it's going to be Miracle that's getting some good damage onto that tier 1 tower mid.
Dire are scanning.
Queen of Pain is level 6. I want to see some kind of rotation, try to kill Miracle, because right now he's playing extremely aggressive. He gets the stun.
There it is. Well done. Laguna Blade afterwards. Yopaj going to blink away. Now, GH, he's still in the area here. Tim's also, they catch him for the moment, tries to go for it. Miracle able to dodge some of that incoming damage, but still going to be chased. And with the Disruptor catching Tim's turned upon, Miracle wants to get a return kill.
They want to give this to Yopaj.
But they take down Miracle there with Yopaj.
Yeah, perfect rotation. They needed to get back Yopaj into the game. 2 supports coming to the mid lane, getting the level. Like, Disruptor's pretty high level. He's level 5 to 7 minutes in, and there's going to be that bracer that we talked about on Queen of Pain. Actually, a double bracer plus an infused raindrop.
Yeah,
going for the blade mail.
That is really cool. Jeez, yeah, well, you see here again, these rotations, it was looking good for a moment, is able to dodge the stun, but Miracle still takes the damage from the Sonic Wave. Cleaning it up afterwards with the Disruptor rotation. Yeah, the Queen of Pain build, super interesting. The Bracer and now Blade Mail coming
We've seen some offlaners going for the Blade Mail, especially Mars, I would say, against Gyrocopter. When you're like, well, I'm going to soak up the damage, turn on my shield.
Right.
Block does not block him off completely. And there's that Vanguard that we mentioned. It makes Anti-Mage's game, like, he's not playing the carry role. But the thing is, I feel Boom is always going to be on timer in this game. There's always going to be this, like, mental threat that you're playing against both AM, who's off to a really good start, and you're also playing against the Gyrocopter.
It's obviously still not going to be that carry Anti-Mage, but you get up towards some items and it's going to be just as hard.
It's not like Anti-Mage is going to say, sorry, I can't carry, I'm dealing too much damage, gotta destroy one of my items.
Exactly. Not really the style that we see from there. Yeah, it's setting up to be a bit of a strange one, and you can see that Queen of Pain definitely the one that's been hurt the most. Yopaj not been able to have a great game right now.
What a read from Jackie. Jackie knows, like, there was no... Okay, there was one ward. Never mind. I was looking at the mid lane, but he sensed it. Like, he also TP'd before they came into the vision of a ward, so that's really good.
So done there. It's out of the danger zone, and we'll head off to the side. Exorcism popped up top there. Jackie just wants to farm up these camps, and a little bit of me time is definitely what Medusa needs. Dims? Over to the side, Anti-Mage just showing up.
Medusa. A good glimpse back.
Yeah, that's well done. And now, LTW is a bit too far forward. GH can't come in there to help.
Good stun. Good
Very well done.
And Yopaj's not done. I mean, he doesn't have a Shadow Strike, so it's hard to chase, but he definitely wants to jump in. Right now, sitting at 1100 HP on Queen of Pain. If, you know, we casters, analysts, if we saw someone else other than Yopaj going for this build, let's see it's like a tier 3 team doing it, we would probably flame it, but I think it's justified in this in this scenario where like he wants to be super tanky, and he's also gonna have a maxed out the blink at this point, so he can get easily in and out of the fights.
For the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, up top, they'll find a kill here on FBZ. Well done, as they managed to get a quick one. Kuro hunting to the side for Tims. He's been able to hide off to the side here and is getting some nice XP for himself. We'll see if they try and set up to defend this tower. I mean, Jackie obviously loves to be able to farm out this camp, but with only 2 heroes down bottom, there's a potential, although I think that they just saw the courier going by.
They might need to stay away from Anti-Mage because he is super tanky with his Vanguard, and also like they need to use a static storm on top of him. Disruptor's still level 5, but they don't have that.
Fissure out, Sonic Wave blows up one, and now Mind Control trying to get out of there. The blink and the walk away. So they do manage to protect this tower here.
They do protect the tower, brought in a lot of heroes. So let's see how they react to the mid lane. Miracle about to finish his Boots of Travel. This is gonna be it. Medusa's out of mana.
Danger, danger. Jackie gonna drop, but do they get killed by the second gank coming in afterwards? Yopaj right on top of a Miracle, but no Sonic Wave. Just turning, looking for the fight. GH walks forward. They bring in more. Tims is there for the stun. And Echo afterwards drop down for the finish. That was very well done as they bring down Miracle.
And this is where these two bracers kind of kick in. He jumps in on top of him. He knows that there was no Laguna Blade, so just looking around Queen of Lina and trying to set up for another set of Cream of Pain. I think he's gonna go for Blade Mail first before the Power Treads.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Very interesting. FBZ, slowed down. Crow there too. Got bugs. Mana Void. Thinking about it. Spirit Siphon instead keeps FBZ.
If he tries to cast it, he will pop the Magic Wand and the Torso.
Gotcha.
Infused Raindrop. I like the itemization on FBC. Just a double null, which doubles the 25-minute mark and going straight into BKB.
Still that tower remains down bottom. Over to the side, Yopaj.
Blade Mail, there it is.
Really good, really good. But will it be enough to keep him alive? No, they still get the kill. And now turning to the side, Skem also falls. The Blade Mail did a lot of damage, but it wasn't enough, and now FBZ is in trouble. Chase down, TP over to the side as they will run after this Death Prophet. Mana Void's there, stick afterwards, still looking for the chase down. They have the silence, punching away. Kuro taking a lot of damage, forces out that time lapse, and just tanking through the tower right now. Mind Control, he can't get the final touch.
Yeah, the extra armor that he gets, and also the Chipped West, the more they hit him, the more damage is he gonna deal. Blade Mail, it looks good, but also a bit underwhelming. Like, he dealt a lot of damage, but they can still burst him there. And also Static Storm was used.
Nope. Sonic Wave, not quite enough for the kill. Very close though. Back towards mid. They will instead get the finish onto Tim. So Nigma dodge the gank on their Anti-Mage, find another kill on the Earthshaker.
That's big. That's pretty big. And look what LTW has queued up. He is going for Diffusal Blade, something that Thompson did at TI when he was playing against the Bristleback. That might have been like the first Diffusal Blade on like Gyro, I believe, especially in the pro matches. But yeah, it's gonna be good. You're playing against Medusa, you're playing against all these heroes and the extra slow. It also gives you a little bit of extra momentum, I would say, because it's 600 gold cheaper than it was before.
Feels like a very value item in this type of a game. And you know, when you've got sort of those big frontliners that can run in beforehand, just burn all the mana slowly but steadily, and particularly against the Medusa, it's going to be the route to go. So a 2,000 gold lead now, and continuing to try and control the map. They've taken mid, and now bottom tower also falling. Smoke up afterwards. Kuro's going to show in the mid lane. LTW and GH trying to make a play into the jungle, where it looks like they might run into the Death Prophet again. Easy, spotted. LTW right at the start. Miracle there as well. This is going to be an easy one.
I want to talk about the itemization. Oh, the glimpse back.
Kuro, time lapse again. They come out. But yeah, Yopaj gets the kill.
They got him. I mean, Scotty is a great item playing against like 2 range cores. They really don't like to play into, but I feel like Medusa could have gone for different items. I'll hold that thought.
Yopaj, 2 seconds, 1 second blink, back up. They get away, just barely. We're not able to connect with the stun or any walrus punch afterwards. Now blocking out those ancients as well.
I feel like when playing against Anti-Mage, and also you see that Gyro is gonna most likely go for Diffusal. You still don't know because he's only showing Blades of Alacrity. But I feel like the item build should have been SNY instead of this Manta. You do not want to have a big mana pool. And also, like, your third item should be Butterfly instead, because you're playing against AM and Gyro, so you're taking a lot of damage away from them.
Got it.
It's feeling a little bit rough. A lot of dangerous situations. Tim's, as we can see, still not at the Blink Dagger, but can make the initiation happen with the Glimpse and will catch GH. Quick punish there onto the Tusk. So boom, finding kills where they can. But this game looking like it's starting to tilt into the favor of Nigma even further.
Yeah, especially with the Queen of Pain not off to a really good start. Like, these items might work. It might look genius, or it might look extremely underwhelming. So far, you know, not so great, but we might see like one fight where the Blade Mail does everything, and the smoke from Boom.
This is a big one, though. If they can make this work. Wait, Glimpse? ILTW. Oh, they got him caught. They broke his CP. They had vision on him. And ILTW in trouble now with the fissure there. They're going to find a kill. Well done. Anything afterwards? Well, mind control chasing. They want to battle. They're underneath the ward, though. They have to know that there's vision here. I mean, you still want to fight.
That should get deported.
Yeah.
They know that Exorcism is not going to be available. The good thing for Nigma Galaxy is this Anti-Mage. He did not die. He did not die a single time. He has a Vanguard, Orb of Corrosion, very tanky. He can jump inside the fight. That I think he's really safe. That he's not going to die once he jumps in.
We'll see if you're right or not, as FBC, he is the one that went down instead. Miracle going to get glimpsed away. Had the BKB option if they wanted to, but doesn't opt to go for it. And Skem is going to be able to skitter away from that one.
Radiant are
but yeah,
scanning.
seeing ourselves get pushed into a heck of a game.
And this
here.
is going to be a roach. I love this. A lot of damage. Miracle also has DD in bottle, plus the tag team and the swarm.
Oh, it goes so quickly. Yeah, the DD pops there. And Tim's off to the side, though. Fissure to start. Gotta be careful.
No blink, gets no echo.
Yeah, there's not an easy one. Yopaj in the area, walking in, looking for the fight, and they get it. Miracle gets the Aegis. Now the turn. Yopaj starting to drop down lower and lower and is going to die in the pit. Mind control. The hunt is on as they look for hero after hero, although careful, because Jackie's still very strong. Now the turn, looks for the side. FPZ in trouble. The Walrus Punch lifts up to Jackie. Now backing out, trying to kite constantly.
Next time to chase.
They're kiting over and over and over again. Boom, they have nowhere left to go. They're all dropping. Jackie, FPZ, they just have to huddle together underneath this tower. And Mind Control, he's hunting him. Spots him to the side, looking for a couple punches. Silence is out. Is he going to die now? Off to the side, the bugs are there, and the blink away. Man, barely living, but he does end up dying. Meanwhile, the buyback comes in from Skem. He's right on top of him. Fisher is, wait, what's going on? Nigma, they're losing everybody.
Buyback.
Oh, Miracle.
Queen of Pain will respawn. In a second, they need to run. He does not have a buyback. BKB. Glimpse is available. He's speedy. Let's see if they can chase him.
They can't keep vision. What a turnaround with those buybacks.
I mean, they got the most out of it. I think that's fine. Tim's bought back. Didn't get too much gold out of it, but yeah, that's going to delay his Blink Dagger. Queen of Pain item progression is just like really slow in this game, and they are on a timer. Look at this blink from Mind Control. he could have blinked away, further away, and yeah, gets him with the Crypt Swarm.
And everybody huddles together. Great static storm down from Skem, and then of course Earthshaker moving in as well. Gets the full control. Very, very well played. But still, it's Nigma that are in control of this game, despite losing the Aegis. 5,000, 4,000 gold to their favor.
Invisibility.
If Nigma can lock onto a target pre-BKB, their mana is completely gone, and it sets up for a really big mana void on Anti-Mage. Have we seen any shards being picked up yet? There are no shards.
Jackie getting punched. Everybody all around Mind Control. GH is there as well. Kuro went for the wraparound. FPZ. Have the glimpse. Punches coming out. And Death Prophet going to die. Maybe looking for more now. Snowball in. They got Yopaj. Do they have anything to follow up afterwards? He's got Blink back up again. Sonic Wave. GH low. Gets denied.
He denied.
Ah, well done. And Tim's trying to go for the kill steal. Not going to happen. Instead, you're going to end up dying.
Yeah, Mind Control getting kills here and there, denying his own teammates, and the smile.
Feeling good. A little bit of love between brothers there. All wreck and face here in this one. 13 to 19. and close to a Mantodon for this offlane Anti-Mage.
It's a big one. It's he can get rid of the silence from the Dead Prophet, which is pretty big, and with his counter spell doesn't need to care too much about the glimpse. Sonic Wave.
Yeah. You can see there as well. Moving in with Tim's trying to clear it up and gets there right before he ends up going down. So, gonna take a breath to sort of respawn on everybody here and go for another round soon. Still a little ways away from being able to finish off that Blink Dagger for poor old Tim's. It's been a rough one for the Earthshaker.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we don't see too much of an Earthshaker, I think we can compare him to position 4 Tiny that we've seen throughout the tournament, where he just feels a bit underwhelming. He relies on a Blink Dagger so much that if you delay it, you're just taking a big part of the hero in like where he needs to be active between 15 and 20 minute mark.
On this high ground, Ping's coming out. I think they might realize what's going on Boom. They are going to play further back now. Yeah, a lot of circles being drawn. GH, smoke gonna break. He knows they're on the other side. Sees the Crypt Swarm. FBZ walks right through. Snowball. It's not gonna hit there with the silence. And now they got a pot. Static Storm afterwards. The Fissure. They needed a blink, but they don't have it early enough. GH goes on with the Walrus Punch and might not matter anyways. Exorcism out. And so too will be Nigma.
They're not going to be able to take any objectives. They will try to chase. Yopaj blinking in forward. Needs to be careful. No BKB yet. This Blade Mail gives him full sense of security, where it feels, you know, you're invincible. They're not going to focus you, but we've seen Miracle popping a BKB using Laguna Blade and just right-click him down to that. He had a DB there, but, you know, it can still happen with just one extra hero on top of him.
See more. Glimpse over to the side. Miracle in a little bit of trouble here as the fall down is out. FBC dead. Now looking for more. They have the Sonic Wave out, trying to kill off Miracle. Is it going to be enough? They do get it with the right clicks. The ulti coming in from Medusa was more than enough, but afterwards gets dropped down to death. Yopaj doing what possible. Echo Slam hits out all of them, but is it enough damage? The time lapse away. Kuro going to be fine. Stun comes out afterwards. Mind Control trying to take down Yopaj. Very tanky here, and Tim's going to be the one left behind. Triple kill for the true carry in this game.
It looks so close. It looks so close. They just needed a little bit of extra damage to come out from like 2 spells, and I think they could have possibly wiped out the Team Nigma Galaxy. But yeah, you said Mind Control. He is slowly taking over in terms of farm. Like Gyrocopter, where's he at? He has less farm than Anti-Mage, and I think right now they're also prioritizing his farm, which is a better idea, because the carry matchup is just insanely good. If we're talking about Mind Control being the carry.
And again, I mean, this is sort of showing the power of this Yopaj build, right? Like going for this super tanky double bracer into blade mail type of situation. The downside is that they're kind of ignoring him, but the plus side is that he's not dying.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're locked onto the target and they need to attack him. This is not Axe, so a bit of a different blade mail.
For now, finishing off that BKB. These BKBs coming out are going to be very important. And where do we see them go next? Nigma still hanging on to this side of the map. We're 1.5 minutes away from Roche being capable of respawning. And almost that Blink Dagger done on Shaker. 23 minutes in. I mean, better late than never. If they can get into that, it would be very helpful for them to start these fights.
They will have all abilities up in 20 seconds, and they're also going to have a Blink Dagger, so that's going to be pretty big. And it's not easy for GH to save people with the Snowball, because most of the time there's going to be either like a Fissure that wants to connect on him, or they're going to drop down a Static Storm, and then he can't do anything. There's not going to be a save.
No vision in this side of the map. As Boom trying to play together. Oh, and a Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think Shadow Blade is fine. He changed his mind about Scotty, even though it's great Scotty game, as we already mentioned, against like Lina and also Gyrocopter, but you're playing against the AM, so you need to make an adjustment. I feel like this is the good one. You're also eventually going to have a break ability against the true carry that is pretty much Anti-Mage in this game. He has Aghanim skewed up. It's a cool idea, but against AM, I would still prefer if this is Butterfly. If that's like Butterfly plus Silver Edge.
Bottom tower has fallen.
It would be very strong. Meanwhile, though, jump in. Finds him right to start. Snowball afterwards. Gets hit by the stun. Tim's dead. No Blink Dagger reveal for you. On the other side, GH is going to die. Miracle, turn, stun. BKB's out from Yopaj and FBZ, but they pull him back in. Now in some trouble, wanting to fight with that. Scotty kills off Skim, but pays for it with his own life. And Yopaj looking for more. ILTW.
They need a stun. They need something. Without Tims, they don't have it.
Yeah, really smart play to kill off the Disruptor so there wasn't a glimpse. Could finish the TP. Kuro, get about chasing, but not going any further. Control. Jumps right at the start. Yeah, I'm going to get the heck out of there.
Clings to safety. That Mana Void would ruin Queen of Pain.
Still, this lead not necessarily growing for Nigma. I mean, with the BKBs online, some of these fighting items, are you at all getting worried about the way that this game is going for them? Like, do you see this team starting to build momentum?
I still favor Nigma because they have like 3 carries in this game, but we'll see the execution. This is going to be another death of GH.
Going down there, wanted to get some D-ward action in, but couldn't get there in time before the rest of the fight showed up.
If Medusa decides to get the Aghanim Scepter, they have like good, and she's locking to it. So we're gonna see like multiple ways to reset the fight. The Earthshaker also will get the shard eventually, so the Fissure, the stuns, it's gonna be much easier to execute. And Queen of Pain will go for Kaya Sanj build, eventually it's gonna get the shard. So what they want to do is like prolong the team fight, even though they have like enough burst damage, even with the Earthshaker going in, Queen of Pain, lockdown onto the target. But a lot of these spells are very annoying to play into what they got.
They kill off that creep wave right there, maybe revealing that there's a ward in the lane, but regardless, Roche spawned relatively early. We saw FBZ run down bottom, pushing out that wave against the split pushing AM. Mind Control sitting on his own ward and ready to go at a moment's notice if they need to, but it hasn't yet been checked by Boom, I don't think. See if they try and go for something, but they just now finishing that Diffusal Blade for Anti-Mage, so doubling down on the mana removal. Obviously amazing.
Second Diffusal Blade.
Dire's top tower is under
hanging
attack.
out by his ward as well. ILTW walks forward. They don't have vision yet. He's up on the high ground. They drop down the ward, immediately spot him, and Yopaj going to blink out afterwards. Wants to escape. Snowball there. Nice walrus punch. They have any extra control afterwards, though.
He wants to get this kill.
It's in trouble. They jump forward from Mind Control, and they're not going to be able to do anything. Good pushing of the shards up there to high ground, but now they're looking in and they spot down Roche. And down bottom.
Down bottom, yeah. FBZ was on the ward, so they know that he cannot come immediately. He has a TP. There is still a tier 1 tower, but yeah, where's Tusk?
They're trying to go.
He's not inside the thing.
They gotta be careful about this one. Tims is there, ready to go in a moment's notice. Scab, Static Storm available. Can they catch this one out? BKB's immediately pop, and they jump over. Cancel down on the 2 with the Echo afterwards. Mind Control dead. They lose their hero right at the start, and now Stonegaze, LTW wrecked and gone. Just like that. Nigma gonna lose potentially 4 for just the 1.
Well, what a big fight for Boom. What a huge fight. I feel like the decision-making for Nigma in the previous game, what needs to be done around the Roche pit, and this one is pretty much the same. Like they're losing the fights for the second Roche, which kind of cost them the game in the previous one. Yes, Miracle did manage to pick up the Aegis. Where's the shard? Someone picked up the shard? Yeah, Tusk having it for now.
I mean, again, you know, we're taking a look at this situation. It's still, like you said, the Aegis, but find GH now with Tims. He's just going to be able to back out of there. Boom, taking full advantage of that situation, realizing they didn't need to go into the pit. The BKBs were there on those heroes, and instead fight the fight on the outside.
Also, this Aghanim Scepter on Medusa doing a lot of work. I might have underestimated how much it does. You know, you don't want to increase your mana pool. It increases by a bit, nothing too significant, but having also another way of like turning them into Stonegaze is just great.
Very dangerous moments here for both teams. Like, even with that Aegis, Lina still, you know, if everybody else is dying, you're going to probably die twice too. Shaker finished off the shard. Anything else that really need to write home about? I mean, Lina's going to start doing a ridiculous amount of damage. The fire
so is Medusa. Yeah, if we check Medusa's talents, the new talent +2 snake bounces, it's insane, especially with the Aghanim Scepter. And she also has reduction on the split shot as well.
Smoke up now, heading into the triangle. They're underneath the ward here, but obviously still smoked. They break immediately. Kuro spots up there, but Tims, there's the jump. Waller's punch afterwards. 1-for-1, snowball through onto both. Mind Control tries to turn around the deck. actually has him pondered to the side.
Jackie's out of mana.
They get him. Stone Gaze is there. Do they have enough? Mana Void is not doing enough damage for the right clicks coming in, and FPC right on top of Miracle. Barely able to survive. Look at Miracle. He ends up going down. The Aegis is going to be reclaimed, but Nigma, they win this fight. And a buyback comes from Skem, but for what? There's nothing else left to fight, and just like that, it tilts back the other direction.
Yeah, they got a really good jump on Medusa. She has a shard, so she got a little bit of mana. The cold-blooded, it's fine, you know, especially with all the spells that can be thrown at her. But once they lock onto her with the tag team and Anti-Mage with the Diffusal Blade plus Manta Style, the mana is just completely gone in 2 seconds.
Around this vision.
Yopaj wants to use the Sonic Wave.
Scam, jump, looking for more. Can they kill him all the time? Sonic Wave, it's enough. They get that kill. Losing 2, Miracle turning, wanting to fight onto Yopaj. Do they have enough damage to bring down the top? Yes, they do. Monkey King Bar, he is too strong.
Oh, they spelled a Miracle. A lot of right-click damage. Scotty plus Monkey King Bar going into Satanic next. I feel like ILTW is not even a secondary carry in this game.
He's just there to throw out some more Diffusal Blade procs. But Nigma, I mean, they've come up with perfect answer. I mean, we were talking about it in the draft, like the Medusa seemed like a really good pick. It feels like Nigma anticipated this, and it's all been about dealing with Medusa, their draft.
It is, and they itemized correctly, I would say. Maybe, you know, 2 Diffusal Blades, it's fine, plus also having an Anti-Mage, but it's also how they play around it. And Miracle, he just hit level 25 to extra attack range, so that's going to be difficult. Scotty ruins all of the range heroes, especially the carry ones, so Medusa needs to be careful.
Pop there.
I'm not sure how you should be careful. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not like you can stop her from attacking you, but okay.
If you see, just run away. Just escape. Don't show up anymore. The snowballs hit pretty hard coming out with those right clicks. But yeah, this game, I mean, Nigma, they've definitely blown it wide open now. 9K gold lead, and going into Vlad's next also on the Weaver. With the control of the map, I mean, tier 2 towers taken both mid and bottom. There's still a tier 1 up top for Boom. As far as like way that they try and play this out, do you just sort of go for the all-in like rapier eventually for Jackie?
You might need to. You also need the defensive items. He has BKB queued up so that his mana cannot be burned. Sentry plus Obs placed. Hiroki.
Spotted him. That's a good opening. Yeah, and the full control is there. So they're going to blow it all, take down Kuro.
This is a lot of spells used. Like the Static Storm just to kill position 5 Weaver is a lot of commitment.
3 minutes still left until Roach is capable of respawning. While the bottom lane, some more creeps pushing in there. And Jackie comes on back, farms that one out. The rest of Nigma hoping that he steps further out for a kill, but it seems unlikely at this point at least. Tuska's going for the Aghanims.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is my favorite Aghanims upgrade in the game. I'm not sure if that got fixed, but the first time I tested it when the patch came out, you know, it says 12 seconds. It got increased, but when I tested it, it was 8 seconds. So we'll have to see. And it's also now vector targeted, so it's much easier. Like you can choose where you want to kick him. So that's great.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Again, if you can isolate those heroes away from each other, this lineup of Nigma completely blow them up very, very rapidly.
Dire's middle tower.
If you can kick out Medusa during the Stone Gaze, that's huge. Or Dead Prophet, kick her out, she comes back during the BKB, waste this whole BKB, some duration on the Exo, and then once she comes back, you can do it again. The problem is survivability. Like, that's the one issue, but at least he has a good neutral item. I think this is the possibly best one. Spider legs, so he can position himself better, like get a good kick, run through the cliffs.
BKB done for the Medusa. Shiva's guard as well finished for the Death Prophet. You've got a couple of strong items coming together here for Boom, but a Satanic also done for Miracle. It's gonna a lot come down to the vision and the way that fight goes. I
feel like if Boom can't farm Aghanim Scepter on Skem, that's gonna be huge. They can't use the items if they can't use their BKBs or Satanics. That's game changing. And he also has a big boy Philly, so that's gonna help out quite a lot.
Gotta get there somehow, if at all possible.
Needs less than 1,000 gold. I mean, he can sell, if he wants to go for like Hail Mary play, all in, he can sell, I'd say Tranquils. he has a Soul Ring wand and the drums. Like, there's a lot of stuff that he can possibly sell.
Just sell it all.
Yeah, if he like feels like he needs it straight away for the third Roche.
Could be big. As you can see now, Enigma ready for the pressure up top. They have taken over the triangle. The rest, though, of Boom, they're already out of there. Realizing that danger. Retreating away. It would be nice for NGX if they could actually take that top tier 1 tower. But it's going to be a little bit dangerous. The reinforcements for the next Roche fight, I feel like it's going to be a very contentious point as well. Continue to split push around the map. Scan hits. If they didn't know before, they definitely know now. And hiding off in the base or pushing out the side lanes. It's their lot in life. This is one of those moments where, like, you know, one bad fight either way. It's a 7K gold lead, but it really doesn't matter much. Buybacks, you know, where the position of the fight happens. All those things matter significantly more.
They know that someone is hiding in these trees. It's being pinged out. Oh, Scam, he senses it.
Yeah, he gets out of there.
A little bit of sniff. Nice, nicely done. He understands something fishy is going on. I want to see him farm 2 waves. They should definitely give him priority to farm this Aghanim Scepter. It is a game changer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Billy helping it out, going over, hit the pine cones a couple times maybe. Looks like they don't want to give up any opportunity, and I guess also having buyback for him is super important as well. But steps forward, does he get scouted there? They see the sentry ward. Yopaj blinks in. They see him, but nobody else is nearby. They can't go for anything afterwards. Yopaj is crazy. This guy just goes.
This is the Blade Mill. He blinks in and feels like nothing can touch him, which, you know, we've seen that it's not 100% true.
Getting into position now. And will they find anybody? Boom. They're smoked. Looking for the wraparound. This is going to take them right into NGX. Scam, the one who's leading the charge now, and Miracle, Kuro, off to the side. They run right through him. There's the vision. GH immediately goes for the stun. FPC pops the BKB, trying to run away. The snowball is through. GH under fire, gets out on the other side of the fissure. Very well done. And the spider legs give him a little bit of separation. So Kuro dead, but exorcism used.
Roshan is not going to be up for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Boom, they want to chase. Like, they want to get something out of this EXO.
Yeah, and they're under ward right now. Mind control spotted. Will they be able to catch him? There's the glimpse, the pullback. But he mid-to dodges it. Oh, mind control, he gets away. Oh, what a player.
Doesn't even.
Give us a smile.
Oh, yeah, give me that stare. Give me that stare straight into my soul. Oh, nicely done. I mean, that would be pretty big. He does not have buyback. So EXO up in almost full 2 minutes.
Abyssal Blade, but there's the cold-blooded. Comes into play there. Vision afterwards, trying to kill him off. And Jackie, control is there. Mind control has to blink away.
Well, the real cold-blooded was mind control there with that man to dodge.
Yeah, I mean, and with no BKB, you probably just die there. Surely, with the glimpse back. Just at the last second, right before he comes out. See you later. Able to escape. But yeah, Roche about to respawn now, and we'll see what it is in terms of Ags or Refresher. But pivotal moment in this game. Game number 2, hoping to keep their hopes alive of staying in this tournament. And it is up. It's going to be a Refresher. They immediately start hitting it. Kinetic field down. Oh, fissure out. Chant Totem, GH has to be careful.
The shard from Earthshaker, it's a great setup. Look at that.
Tim, he's up on the high ground, goes for the walkaway. Kuro, he's out. Time left, but they got it. The Stag Storm down. This is their opportunity, and Aegis is out. ILTW gets the Refresher, gets everything. They jump forward, looking for more GH under control. So is mind control, but they manage to blink away afterwards. Kuro has to run, has to get out of there, but is going to die.
Boom needs to go back a little bit. They need to reset. There's going to be EXO in 25. I think that they should be okay. If they can, like, find a good angle with the Earthshaker, and here they go, ILTW.
Yopaj looking for it. Jackie, he's staying a little ways away. He can't afford to go in on this one. GH is there with the snowball save if they need it. And no static storm for a bit. They do have that Refresher still. I believe, at least. It might have gone popped. Yeah, they've got it on ILTW.
He has a cheese as well. So Medusa, she has level 25 talent. Split Shot uses modifiers, does not have a modifier, so that's kind of a bummer. It's an old school meme from Dota 1 days. You know, buys Aghanim Scepter, does not skill ultimate.
Right. It's a classic. I mean, Scotty, when that eventually comes out, will be really, really nice, but it's a little bit more time. Yeah, these next items here as well. Tier 4s ready to go. Actually taking the Penta Edge for Miracle. Kind of cool with the Daedalus. He's got so much damage.
It's the all-in build on damage. We don't see that too often. Daedalus plus Monkey King bar. That hurts. That hurts. Also having a permanent 7 stacks on the Fiery Soul.
No mana regen at all. Who needs it? That's kind of crazy. But we're seeing, again, with this Aegis claimed on LTW, it doesn't mean it's a free path towards just taking racks. It's definitely feeling like it's on a knife's edge in this one.
Scotty is done.
Okay.
So that's going to be pretty big.
Buyback status for now. Obviously buying out for that on the Medusa. It's going to be a little bit of time. There's only a buyback timer on GH.
Didn't Disruptor need only 2 components for his Aghanim Scepter? What happened?
He needed a third. I'm not sure, but he's close to it now at the very least. Scam.
Maybe I was just doing something else instead of math. I don't know. But the Hex level 25, -2 blink, second cooldown. That's big. And also having silence on it. So right now it's 3.6. Also has Arcane Rune in the bottle.
Very low cooldowns. You can jump in. But LTW gonna lead the charge. Can they blow him up one time? Do they want to take this fight? They're thinking about it. Spots him. Immediate Hex.
Where's the snowball save?
They got him. He's too late. They're not going to get there. That's Aegis down. GH can come in for round 2 of this. Mind control, threatening Scam, but not going in for the full catch. LTW, BKBs afterwards. They get the silence on the one, but Yopaj not going to be able to blow up that top.
It was a great play from Yopaj. He immediately sees GH and blinks on him with the shard and silences him so that he cannot use the snowball save. And also GH changing his item build. He says, you know, it's too risky. I need to save people during the static storm. So he's going for the BKB, which I think that this is a big turnaround play. Like, if he committed, now, yeah, you're pointing it out, static storm with the Aghanim Scepter upgrade, mutes items, that's big. So he needs to like precast the BKB and the immediate smoke from Boom Esports.
And again, you know, we've been seeing Nigma nurse this 8k gold lead this entire time, but an Aghanim Scepter coming out, it can completely change things with the Disruptor ulti. They look right at the start for LTW, smoke break, but they didn't get burned. On a Miracle, it's a huge kill, but there it is! He didn't manage to get anything off, no snowball save, the Disruptor destroys, and 2 dead with no buyback.
Mind control gets scanned. The backlines.
Can they find anybody else afterwards? They've got to cut waves, they got to do everything. What a huge play there.
That was it. This is why we said, you know, this is a big item. One of the best, if not the best, Aghanim Scepter upgrade in the game, and they executed perfectly. GH was ready, but the static storm, like, he needed, I don't know, 0.2 seconds to be able to use it.
Now running in, you can see up towards high ground. They have the creep wave coming in afterwards. Can they hold 60 seconds without Miracle, without GH?
They don't know that. I'm not sure if they have like a good read, but they're poking. I mean, they're not poking. They're going to kill the parent.
They're thinking about BKB out, Abyssal Blade afterwards. Mind control, he doesn't have anything left. They didn't have protection, but now round 2 of this. Can they bring them down? There's a heck of a lot of damage onto that Medusa, and she falls. Tim's on the back line, found by Kuro, trying to find a bit more. Can they kill him off too? No.
Oh,
it's the TP out.
Oh, Scepter TP out.
Oh, man.
He got surprised. He got surprised, but you know what? The Gyrocopter with the Hex.
That was the play.
That was the play. I mean, we talked how he's not the primary, not even secondary carry in this game, and yeah, he's more of a utility.
What freaking call.
A lot of great itemization in this game, and he hit level 25 from that kill, so that's gonna be 3 times cooldown.
Look at, I mean, that's one of those, like, guess the hero Gyrocopter, right? Treads, Diffusal, Hex, Satanic. It is a wild one.
I'm definitely have not seen this one before, like these combination of the items, but it's working out. That's what matters. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
This is wise words. The only
I'm working, so, you know.
There you go, classic. We got buyback still on Queen of Pain and Death Prophet, as well as the Gyrocopter. Everybody else either needs gold or some time. What can they do on Nigma now, though? They've completely blown this game open again, and 25 seconds until Medusa's back up again. I don't know. This could go either way. Still towards the end here.
Efficiency. That's what I like to see. Medusa holding on to Big Boy Philly while she's dead, because she wants to use different items. And I think he was maybe thinking about different item build. I've seen something else in the quick buy, and now going for the Silver Edge. Silver Edge is great. Being able to just break the Anti-Mage who jumps in and also have a guaranteed crit is great.
And avoid cooldown. It's used for mind control at that 25. And the BKB done for the Tusk. So there are ways to save now through that Aghanim Scepter from the Disruptor. Obviously, gonna need to be very close on that.
To use it before.
Right.
BKB. I hear a BKB.
Okay. It is GH's. You can't use it before if you used it that far before.
They definitely didn't have vision.
Oh, wait. They have a word right there. They might have seen it.
Okay.
Scanning.
Yeah.
I mean, when he said that he needs to precast it, we didn't mean, 60 seconds before the fight starts. But let's see. This could be a big change. Like, this could be pretty big if they get, like, on top of Miracle once again.
They're looking. Tim's seeing if there's any wards up here. Go for taking away the vision. E-Blade completed for the Death Prophet now. This is the type of game where it feels like, we're on a new patch. There's all sorts of stuff happening here.
It's a great saving tool, and also now the E-Blade, the stronger you get as an enemy, you receive more damage. It's not your stats anymore.
Right, so it's going to be based upon the strength of the Tusk or the intelligence of the Lina, Agi of Gyro. The ILTW gets hexed, but there is a lot of save there, sir. Dopage just pushing him off the wave. Still, Nigma doing a cross-map move, hoping to find somebody, and Jackie is there. This is a big kill if they can find Blitz right on top. Cold-blooded again comes out, but they got the Abyssal. BKB afterwards wants to run away, gets bashed, but there it is. Following it up, they got the Walrus Punch. Oh,
good body block.
BKB, and now the chase. They have the
completely.
Jackie is dead. That is a huge kill. Sonic Wave afterwards, though. What else do they have?
He needs to buy back.
Trying to control Scam. He in very far, being brought down lower and lower and lower. And Yopaj comes on in for the cleanup. Jackie's back, though. Have to be careful. ILTW wants to finish off Scam, but he's going to back away. Fissure down. And with the backlines, actually, they've got him caught. LTW in trouble. Hex. Are they going to be able to get the kill? He pops the cheese. Almost enough for the finish. The jump in afterwards. Mike the right on top of him. It's not enough. Tims turns to the side. Look at the Medusa being brought down lower and lower. And that's a dieback. Triple kill comes in the end from Miracle as they look for more. What else you got left?
Yeah, without Medusa, I don't think they have enough damage. Jackie got caught up twice, but let's see how Nigma decides to approach this one. That was pretty big. Like, Earthshaker, he had Echo Slam, and I think he blinked into 4 heroes and did not pop it. I want to see that again. I want to see what happened.
23,000 gold lead, 33 to 36.
1, 2, 3, 4 buybacks on side of Boom Esports.
They don't have any left. Every kill matters. They need to hold for 90 seconds now. Nigma, ready to walk up high ground. They've got to just kill Creep Wave constantly. Haste! Roche is back up. That might be the safer play, or you can just try and go for the end. They know that Medusa doesn't have buyback.
For 75. But still, the Queen of Pain, she is very
jumps in, finds him. Tims, that's a good kill to get. Tims pops the Ghost Scepter, tries to walk away. Johan doing what he can. Is it going to be enough?
He cannot blink out.
Scam, he's caught. He's also in trouble. Mind control. Playing all the engineers they heard, and yeah, the side set on it. Garo finishes off the Death Zone, and actually he's going to get caught because of that. The Hex is out, but there's the bash. Mind control finds Yopaj. Good save coming from FBZ. They're firing each other. It might be enough. Oh, but the Sobel comes in afterwards. Can they do it? They bring down Yopaj. That is a huge kill. 2 minutes gone. FBZ, can you do it all on your own? I don't think so. Nigma, they're going to take game 2.
Oh, what a game. What a game. What a series. I mean, both of these games very entertaining. They called the GG.
I know.
I mean, Jackie got caught outside of the base pretty much alone. The gem pickup